Welcome to the homestead. I'm up here at the sawmill today, but I'm not sawmilling. I'm trying to solve a problem that has to do with sawmill waste. And not only sawmill waste, but trash logs and the accumulation of the tops of trees as I continue to clear this area up here, and we cut trees, and I've burned a mini pile up here, but I don't want to have to take the time to burn. And a few months back in the summer, 3 or 4 months or maybe even longer, we were under a burn ban, so we accumulated a lot of stuff, and then it started raining, and so it's hard to burn in the rain and burn wet stuff, and so need a solution for that. Thankfully, we're blessed with, I think, what will be the solution to our issue. When I first purchased the sawmill, I knew there would be waste cuts. I knew there would be a good bit of waste, but there's lots of waste when you start milling logs. And this is a pile, and just to try to give you some idea of this pile, this hole is a pretty big hole, and we've pretty much filled up this hole. And the idea is to keep this stuff burned off, but like I said, we went months in a drought, could not burn, and I just don't think this is the actual place I want to continue doing this anyway. So we've got little piles of stuff everywhere where I've been clearing and just piling and burning and so forth, and of course making firewood out of a good bit of it. Got a big old pile down in this holler, you know, another pile, just got piles everywhere. And some of that's going to be firewood, not all of it, because it's already gotten pretty rotten, and we'll cut some more. That's the thing. I still got several trees to remove just to make space for different things. For example, right in this area, I want to put a solar kiln. But today the problem I'm trying to solve is somewhere to dump trash logs, waste cuts, tops, and etc. And one of the most important things you can have on your property is a big hole. And we have that. And I'm thankful for it. So what I'm doing, and I've already started doing it, and I'll keep working on it today, is this is an old gravel pit. I'm not sure if the video really brings out how deep and big a hole that is, but it will do us. I think it will be a perfect place for us to put, and I've already started, and so what I'm doing, I'm cutting access to it. So there's the mill right there, and all we have to do is just move some stuff out of the way, cut some more trees, get access here where we can get down in here, and if we fill up that hole, maybe we can burn it, but I don't think we'll fill that one up anytime soon. And it will help with erosion, because we've got some erosion going on up in this area, and so I think it's just a win-win, and I'm thankful for it. Dolly D, you ready to get to work? Dolly D. I think my camera's okay. Obviously I didn't plan on knocking the camera down, even though it does make for dramatic footage. However, this is a lesson learned. You can see what happened. I was wanting to drop the tree right in there, and that should have been an easy one because it was all the limbs were pretty much on that side, so I knew that the weight was good and it would go that way. All I had to do was just steer it in the right direction. Of course, I wasn't greatly concerned about where it went because anywhere down there is okay, except I had my camera sitting right there. But here's what happened. What I should have done was cut this stuff out of the way so I could get back over and behind here and get a better look at my hinge. Because what I wound up doing was my back cut, because you can see here, I cut through my hinge over there on that side. See, here's the hinge. I cut through it, and what that did, that allowed the tree to turn, and naturally it's going to turn on the hinge that's left. And see, you got this, and it steered the tree this way, right over there toward my camera. Now that tree, if I had made my back cut right, because I had my hinge right, I mean I had my notch in the right direction, but I didn't do my back cut good. I cut through the hinge and then allowed it to, this is going to hold on and that's going to turn, and so I got it steered in the wrong direction. Well, you know, I got it off course. Just because you think you know what you're doing doesn't mean you can get careless, because that's what I did. And you know, 10 feet, the top being 10 feet one way or the other, again, wouldn't have mattered much. Of course, I don't like to mess up. I like to get it right. But my camera got knocked over, so I'm be interesting to see that footage. Well, it's starting to open up. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think we'll be able to use this for our waste cuts and trash logs and tops and all kind of stuff. And my hope is that, you know, time will be on our side. In other words, it'll rot and, you know, just go back into the earth, and it'll be like creating new soil down here. So this is what it looks like from this angle. There's the mill right up there. So if it's waste cuts, we can just bring them over in here, drop them in here. Well, we got a good start. Well, we got a good start, and got an opening back here, and I just got to do a little cleaning up down there. The sun is sinking low, and so with the last few minutes of daylight left, I just wanted to share something that I was thinking about as I was clearing this, as I was cutting away the trash wood, I guess you could call a lot of that little stuff, just kind of saplings and brambles and vines and stuff that they were just there. They weren't doing any good, and in order to make this a useful area back here for me, I had to remove that stuff and do some cleanup, cut down, move out, clear up, and do some work on it. And I got to thinking about that's an application for our lives, that there's just parts of our lives that God can't use until we do some cutting down, cutting out, clearing out, and making way for Him. And of course He works in that process in us. We can't really do it for ourselves. I'm not talking about self-help. I'm talking about with God's help. We can clear out some things that may be in our lives that are hindering us, that need to be removed so that we can have joy. Jesus said that He was the vine, and that His Father God the Father is the vine dresser, and He prunes every branch that is in Him, and we are the branches. If you are a follower of Christ, then you're one of the branches in the vine, and He prunes us. He removes those things from our lives that keep us from enjoying Him to the fullest and living the abundant life that He has for us. And He does that, and that's a process in our lives. And I just got to thinking about that as I was pruning this area, as I was cutting away some things to make it useful. So, I pray that the Lord would find me useful in those areas in my life that need to be pruned, cut away, done away with, so that the better stuff of God can live there. I pray that that happens, and I pray that for you too. So thanks for joining me. I hope you'll join me on the next one. God bless you. Look who showed up in time not to help. What y'all been drinking? Y'all been drinking something red?
Red Gatorade. Red Gatorade. I drank 2 bottles.
Where y'all been? I need some help.
We've been shooting guns. You silly. Thanks for watching.